What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Coming at you late at night here. Yeah, good stuff. Hope you're doing well. Channel's doing pretty well. Here's another video. Hopefully this one's a banger. Oh wait, wrong script. Hold on. Okay, this is the right script. We're getting back to the scripts now because the last few videos I did without a script, I just think it goes better with a script, so here we are. In this one, I'm going to talk about how men are just completely abandoning the workforce and the dating market en masse. And I live in America, so I'm just giving you the down low on what's going on here. So here in the United States of America, men are completely abandoning the labor and dating markets. So this is where the previous eras of unbalanced decadence got us. We're talking about printing money, rampant feminism, all this stuff that you're probably familiar with if you watch these videos. This is where it got us. The coronavirus just basically forced everyone to settle down, so now the mass exodus is clearly noticeable. Realistically, though, this has been going on for a while. I watched a little Bloomberg interview when they were talking about this, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But a lot of the younger men aren't even bothering to get involved in this nonsense to start with, be it the dating market and the labor market. So it's just basically video games now, and weed. With a lot of the people, especially during COVID. And that was actually kind of me, not gonna lie, but no more weed anymore. And I'm not playing computer video games, but I still got my PlayStation, and we're playing video games on that. Actually, Rodney Stuckey just made a 3-point game winner on my NBA 2K game. And that's why I'm a little bit excited now, if you notice that. Also, because I'm doing this video, my channel is going up, so I'm also excited about that. But yeah, getting back to it. Medical and recreational marijuana dispensaries were considered essential business this whole time during the lockdowns, and I just want you to think about that carefully. It's like it's by design. So I was watching a program on Bloomberg a few days ago, maybe a week ago, and it was saying something about something like 60% of eligible men were participating in the workforce. So this means 40% of eligible men, like ages 16 to like 65 or something like that, were not participating in the workforce. So think about that. That may not mean much to you, just saying it off top, but just think about it a little bit. That's 4 out of 10 men, 2 out of 5, 40% of eligible men aren't working. Like that's nuts, and it's only increasing. So the numbers were trending downward in terms of male workforce participation since, I think they had it since like the 50s, was it? And it was literally going down since the 50s and all through the 70s and 80s. And especially when they started printing money big time, it was trending downward in terms of workforce participation. So there are literally dozens of jobs out there, and I can even see this in my small town of Roseville, which is near Sacramento. There's literally dozens of jobs out there as businesses are opening up again, but there are basically no takers. A lot of places are saying, oh, now hiring. Granted, you have to do a lot of that applying online, because I went to some of these places personally. Not necessarily a lot, but some of these places. And I'm like, hey, can I get a job? And then they're like, oh, apply online and do all this other formal crap, to where I'm like, are you kidding me? And they, even to this day, they still have a "we're hiring" sign on the thing. So I don't know who they're looking for, but maybe that's why people aren't participating. but it seems like there are no takers, judging from the fact that the signs are still up. And this was already a trend prior to COVID. So this is why I honestly say do your own thing and forget about working for someone else if you can't get done with their purpose. Like a lot of these places, like they just want some slave labor basically, like ask no questions, don't talk. Like I don't know about that. But that's up to you. That's just what I think. So here in California, now getting back to like the dating market kind of here in California, if you walk to the store, even if you just go to a local Winco, like I have a local Winco that I walk to get groceries, women will look at you almost expectantly to see if you'll give them the time of day or not. And this is crazy. Like, this is getting pretty biblical. Like, I don't know if this is the beginning or end of this thing, or maybe if it was just COVID, but this is getting damn near biblical. Like, I noticed it even before COVID, but back then I was pretty young, so I didn't get all this dating market bullshit that I learned about just being inside and just learning about shit in general. Like, over this COVID span, like I learned about how money's created, I learned about the dating market, I learned about some random history and shit. I read Mein Kampf. So I'm just like, now, like understanding this within the context of history, it's like pretty nuts when I'm thinking about it. And just the fact that there are so many people on the planet now, the exponential growth of population, I think, is the most underrated thing that happened, like that people don't really talk about. That's like pretty crazy. Yeah, and I think that's nuts. But women, girls even like younger than 18, I'm pretty sure, like will look up at you expectantly, expecting you to like talk to them, do something. And like a lot of the men like me, I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to get basically my candy here and my small set of groceries. Like, and then women will, they'll like walk to you, they'll like open themselves up to you, like to I don't know, have a conversation or do what. Like, I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm not like, I don't even, like, I don't even know you, for one thing. It's like, what do you want me to do? Like, just talk to you? It's weird. And I remember I was in the line to pay for my shit, and then this girl and her mom. So this girl's probably she's probably a teenager, like maybe 16, 17. To be honest, they kind of look the same to me now. I'm 24. They kind of like ages 15 through, or maybe not 15, ages like 16 through like 20 kind of look relatively the same to me, not gonna lie. Her mom, they're getting their shit, and then her mom tells her daughter to go get something that's behind me. And I'm like, that's a little bit odd. So she like walks by me, and it's like as if her mom is looking at me to see if I notice her daughter. And I'm like, what? But I did it. Her daughter was pretty, and she was wearing a shirt that was pretty cool that I kind of liked. So I looked at her. Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. But it seemed like her mom was pretty happy that I looked at her. The girl herself didn't really, I don't know if she noticed or didn't care. Like, I don't even know. But, like, that's kind of what we're dealing with now. It's a little bit strange. Maybe it is COVID, though. So I'll give you another update in a couple months now that people are getting out. And it is summertime, too. So now people are really getting out and, like, flaunting their stuff, if you will. So I'll give you another update in a couple months to see if it's still this kind of weird. But hey, that's just the state of things. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Wherever you are worldwide, let me know how it is with y'all, because this is weird. And I don't know if I'm trying to get into the labor or dating market anytime soon. I'm kind of good with this YouTube thing for now. And this could grow. I'm going to start discussing some like pretty interesting stuff on here. I know I say that a lot, but yeah, like it's going to get interesting, especially as these viewers keep coming in. So peace out. Last 2 months were pretty good. Hopefully the month of May is good with this channel. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace.